Now, we as Vikings fans are used to the national media jabroni haircuts just pooping, burn down your house and then poop on the ashes on the Minnesota fighting Vikings all the time, right? And even the 2022 draft class, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah's first class, Kevin O'Connell, collaboration in there as well, the trades, blah, blah, blah. So we're used to that. We almost tune it out. But now they're attacking the UDFA classes. And our guy Thor Nystrom over at NBC Sports Edge, who is a Vikings fan, by the way, one of the best college football minds out there. Yeah, the Vikings UDFA class, maybe not so much. So they did up a ranking of all the UDFA classes. I love it. That's how in-depth the draft coverage is, man. And at one, the Cowboys. Cool. So they got a handful of players that were had draft grades on them, like Freifogel, Lindstrom, etc. So I understand that. But then we're going down in the earlier round. Vikings UDFA class is apparently booty. All right, so this is all NFC rankings, and then in parentheses you have the overall ranking. So, yeah, we're Greasy Grimy Green Bay Packers checking in at 7 in the NFC, 12 overall. Cool, great, wonderful. And we're going down. It's going down. The Bears. Bears up there in 10. Oh, they got Chase Allen. Great, cool. Braden Galloway. Awesome. Next up. All the way down. Going all the way down. That's right. So the Vikings checking in at 16. Refresher. So they got Bryant Koback, the running back from, where's he from again? Is it Mizzou? Doesn't matter. Gabe Burkich, the kicker from Oklahoma. Luigi Villain coming in from Wake Forest, formerly of Michigan. Thomas Hennigan, the wide receiver from App State. Josh Sokol from Sacred Hat. That's right. Tyree Stevenson from Tulsa. Zach McLeod from the U. Mike Brown, safety. So overall, I mean, in terms of big UDFA classes, I mean, it's fine, sure, but this is what Thor wrote. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah and crew struggled to get their footing in the post-draft UDFA sweepstakes, but did bring in a few prospects who will be given chances to hang. Kobeck is a big play returner with plenty of athleticism. He ran for more than 4,000 yards over 4 years while in school while displaying soft hands as a receiver, but he's merely a dump-off outlet guy, doesn't run routes, and he doesn't pass block. Well, it's bad news if you want to be a third down back. Assuredly, the Vikings will always have someone more capable for passing down work. Koback isn't likely to be either Kinkene Nwangu, or Ty Chandler, the fifth-round pick for a roster spot, but is absolutely worth a practice squad spot. Burkich will have a real chance to unseat Greg Joseph this summer. Ooh. The other signing of note was Luigi Villain, an undersized athletic edge defender. Villain drew some rave reviews out of rookie camp. The Vikings have a ton of bodies to compete for backup outside linebacker spots in new 3-4 defense, but it wouldn't be a surprise if Villain climbed his way up the depth chart to the week 1 active rooster, especially if early reports are to believe. So, woo! I like it, man. It's spicy. So, overall, it's one of those things where the ranking doesn't really match up with what's written, because if you just go strictly off of what was written, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, he hypes up Koback. Maybe he'll be on the practice squad. Burkich could steal the job from Greg Joseph, because even though Joseph is on RFA tender, none of it's guaranteed, so that could literally be open. As well as calling a shot, Luigi Villain making the 53-man rooster, even though the Vikings pretty deep in terms of the edge rusher department. So I don't know, man. I understand that a lot of the UDFA classes, it's hard to parse out. You basically just go off your draft board, and then you look at where they're ranked, whether it be overall, whether it be positional wise. I mean, it takes dedication to have a wide receiver 99 or interior offensive lineman 89. That's tough, man. But I don't know. I like. UDFA is sort of dart throws. If you have a couple of guys who can make the bottom of the roster, makes a practice squad, yes. Are you really banking on any of them to rise up and become, an Adam Thielen or a CJ Ham or a Marcus Sherrills? Probably not, but I don't know. Again, even though Thor is a hardcore Vikings fan, come on. That beat out the Cardinals. That doesn't beat out them. It doesn't beat out the commies. Whatever. It's just such an anomaly. But I don't know. Maybe it's Thor's editors are just like, hey, we have to poo-poo on the Vikings, so you have to make them the dead last team in terms of UDFA class rankings. But it's all good. Taking note. Your thoughts are our thoughts. Vikings apparently have the worst UDFA class in the history of professional football. The worst. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.